Hi, and welcome to another episode of the Love Me Not podcast with Tiz and Kay. As always, I am Tiz.
And I am Kay. How are you today?
I'm doing well. I'm doing good.
Good. It's Super Bowl Sunday.
It is.
Seattle and the Patriots.
Yeah, about an hour.
Yeah.
An hour
We're
kickoff.
rooting for those Seattle Seahawks.
I don't know who I'm rooting for right now.
Yeah.
None of my team. Pittsburgh's not there. The Bears aren't there.
The Patriots have had their time. I think I'm going to go for the Seahawks.
We'll see. I'll probably end up going for,
the opposite.
the opposite, yes.
Whatever.
But it'll be hard for the Patriots because of that Denver Broncos game a couple weeks ago that
Yes.
I could have. My prediction was right, but for money reasons, I didn't get it. So
yeah, that could have been a nice little payout.
Yeah.
But anywho, let's go into some birthdays for the 7th and the 8th. We're going to start with February 7th because today is February 8th. On the 7th, we had Essence Atkins turned 64. I can't believe that.
I know, right? We watched it for a long time.
64.
Yeah, we watched it for a long time. I didn't know I was shocked at that one too. Yeah.
That has to be like a typo.
I don't know.
Okay. Laura Ingalls Wilder.
I'm going to look it up.
1867. She was born in 1867 and passed away in 1957.
The House on the Prairie.
She was almost 100 years old. Got Matthew Stafford, 38.
Won the MVP this year.
Chris Rock, 61. Ashton Kutcher, 48. Shador Sanders turned 24 yesterday. Happy birthday, Shador. And Charles Dickens, born in 1812, passed away in 1870.
No, she's 54.
I didn't think she was 64.
Yeah, she's 54.
I said she looked doggone good for 64, but she's 54.
Yes.
I thought that had been a typo.
Yeah.
Maybe I should have edited the note.
Yes.
We got Klay Thompson today turning 35. That's Megan Thee Stallion's boo. James Dean, born in 1931, died in 1955. He was a young buck.
Since Clay's turning 36.
36? Okay. Maybe your glasses had a little something in them.
Again.
John Williams, 93. He's a composer. What did he compose? Do you know?
I think he did maybe the Oscars thing. I think he did something like one of those soundtrack things, maybe Star Wars, something like that.
Okay. Okay. Seth
I
Green.
think, don't quote me on that.
I'm not quoting.
Okay, thank you.
No. Seth Green, 51. Anderson Paak, 39. Gary Coleman, 1968 to 2010. So, happy birthday to you all. I hope you guys enjoy your beautiful, beautiful day. So there was this young lady, daycare worker in St. Charles, Illinois, suburb of Chicago. She was arrested after finding out she was giving toddlers laxatives. Can you believe that?
I couldn't.
The kids were getting diarrhea. So I guess I don't know if she's overwhelmed during the day and just wanted to get the kids away because they had to be gone from the center for 24 hours before they come back. And she was giving them diarrhea. One kid had diarrhea for a whole 2 months.
Yeah. She had been, according to the parents when they were speaking, she was obviously giving to them more than once,
and telling them it was chocolate.
Candy, yeah. So
you're going to jail, girl.
She's going to jail for that one.
You're going to jail.
I'd be very surprised if she don't go to jail for that.
Yeah.
You
can't trust your kids with nobody.
No.
If I were a mom right now, I would keep my kids and I would homeschool them if I had the opportunity.
Yeah.
I would definitely homeschool my child. There's no way they would be going into the system of the schools right now. So, just praying that all those babies are okay because they didn't ask for that, and they're very vulnerable. They can't talk, things like that. So, just praying for those babies. Yeah, there's this 92-year-old lady who drove into this bakery in wasn't it California?
Yeah.
When should you stop driving?
I I think there has to be a limit. Even though you may be able to pass the test, your reflexes and things may not, and you don't know
Are
when they're
not the
going to happen.
same.
It says she actually hit a bicyclist
Before that,
before that, and then just they think she may have hit the brake. I mean the accelerator and didn't understand. At
well,
92, I don't want to be driving. I want to have enough money to have somebody just drive me if I want to go
if you
somewhere.
want to go
Yeah.
somewhere. And the thing is, you have to be 18 to drive. You can't
Hmm.
be 5 and drive.
No, so I don't think it should be
Our
95.
grandson can drive, but
Yeah,
I'm not going to put him on the street
yeah.
to
He
drive.
can't drive. No,
He can drive a little bit.
no,
He
he can't drive.
can. He can.
He jumped in our
He
lap,
has,
and we've let him do it. But
but
he's
he has a very good sense of what to do. And I think that he could drive. Now, that old lady 92 can drive. Our grandson can drive.
yeah, I don't think so.
But anyway, um, I don't know because they need to go like every couple months to renew their
Because
license.
cognitive awareness or whatever you want to call it,
Changes quickly. And
yeah,
92,
yeah,
come on
yeah,
now.
yeah.
I understand the importance of being independent at
Hmm.
that age and being able to do what you can do at that age,
Hmm.
but some things you just should not be allowed to do.
And we watched the video you saw. To me, I said that can't be real because it just seemed like the way the
Fool!
car went. I said that couldn't
She
be
was going like 50 miles per
through
hour
an
and
intersection.
killed 3
And
people.
yeah, yeah, and two of them were workers. They went to work that day, and then that was that. And so yeah, that was condolences to everyone. But that's I
Yes,
don't. And she
it's
didn't get
sad.
she didn't even want to go to the hospital, so she always didn't
Was
get
she
hurt.
going to jail?
Then she going to jail. Really good because they found out what if she
If
just
you brave enough to get up in that car and drive, then you brave enough to go up in that jail because of what you've done.
well, I'll
And
put it like this.
I really wouldn't want my 92-year-old grandmother in jail. However, if she chose to drive and something like that happened, you have to face the
Yeah,
consequences.
okay, I get you on that, and I thought about that. But if she was drinking, then that's one thing. But if this may just be an accident because she was just the age, she may I don't know if she's gonna do jail time. There'll be some court
Well,
proceedings.
she ain't gonna drive no more.
I wouldn't think so. And a Mercedes at that, so that sucker when she did accelerator,
Mm,
it did its thing, man. So, but we'll see.
I feel sorry
Yeah.
for her and the victims.
Yes.
But just want to say congratulations to Halle Berry and Van Hunt. They are officially engaged. They've been together for, I think, for a while now, and they finally got engaged. Look at my hair. So congratulations to them. I think he's really good for her and him and her for him. Um, I'm not sure of her other relationships,
Almost
but
6 years they've been dating.
they seem to have a very good chemistry.
I haven't paid attention. I didn't know she was
I think
dating
she
him.
just went into the other marriages just way too quick.
How many
Um,
times she's been married?
Twice, right?
I know she was married to David Justice, and was she married to Eric
Was she
Benet?
married to David
Yes,
Justice?
they were married.
Okay, so and not to Benet, but to that other guy, the one she had the little boy by.
I don't know.
I think they were married.
Yeah, I don't know him.
So twice.
Okay, okay.
Um, so hopefully everything works out for her. She looks very, very happy. They are a beautiful couple, so congratulations again to them. And so, speaking of Black history, we cannot talk about Black history without acknowledging the father of Black history, Mr. Carter G. Woodson. Mr. Carter G. Woodson, often called the father of Black history, he dedicated his life to ensuring the contributions of African Americans were documented and taught. He didn't go right to like high school. He
Mm,
worked in the coal mines to help his family.
okay.
He didn't start high school until he was 20 years old. He ended up finishing in 2 years
Wow.
and then became the second African American following W.E.B. Du Bois to earn a PhD from Harvard University.
Oh,
Very smart man, very intelligent. So what it came to be is it was a Black History Week.
okay.
He didn't really want it to be a Black history anything. He wanted to have Black history incorporated into American history. Of course, you see where that is right now. But eventually it became recognized by the United States government in 1976.
Okay.
So you think about that.
And it was after he had died then.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Oh,
So
okay.
it was actually first started in the second week of February to acknowledge, I think it was Frederick Douglass and Abraham Lincoln. He freed the slaves, and Frederick Douglass,
Okay.
all that stuff. So awesome, awesome, awesome. And his book, The Miseducation of Negroes. I want to read a quote from his book. If you can control a man's thinking, you do not have to worry about his actions. When you determine what a man shall think, you do not have to concern yourself about what he will do.
Okay.
That's deep.
It is.
That's deep. So it's like if you can, tell people what to think, they don't have to. You don't have to worry about them because they're gonna do what you tell them to do. Um, and I just think that a lot of people have
Sheeple.
sheeple. Mm-hmm.
It's hard enough to do. You have to really fight that every day.
You do have to fight
Especially if
that.
you work in the system, you went to school, then you get a job.
Mm-hmm.
You just in that system. It's hard to get out of that system, and I think it's beneficial.
Mm-hmm.
And I've even as long as we've been married, I always stress one of us needs to be at home.
Right.
One of us needs to stay at home to take care of home. And you did it early with the kids growing up and everything. You did it for a long time. I do it now, but
Mm-hmm.
still somebody needs to be at home making sure those little things are being done and both not just in the system.
Right. Right. In his book, he argued that the American education system was failing the African American students by teaching them that we were inferior. And he argued he urged for an education system that fostered self-reliance and pride. And I think that's where probably the HBCUs come in, where we taught we taught our people about Black history and fostered that um, through the education. So just had to talk about him because he is the father of Black history.
Okay.
So thank you again, Mr. Carter
Yes.
G. Woodson. We appreciate you. Um, I was looking at the South Carolina girls game today. They played Tennessee
Beat them
and
down.
they beat them down.
Yeah.
But I can't wait to go to the March Madness.
What days of the game we got tickets?
I think we have them for the 4th and the 5th, or it's either the 5th and the 6th.
Okay.
But I will be there supporting women's basketball because I absolutely love it.
And by default, I will be there because you bought me a ticket.
That's right. 2 tickets. Like 2 chains. We got 2 tickets. And just really excited to see them play.
Yeah. We've been to the tournament. We just haven't got a chance to see them play. Did we get to see them? You saw them.
I saw them.
You saw them. Yes.
Yeah, I saw.
You
South
saw
Carolina.
Dawn. Yeah.
Yeah.
Was Asia on the team then?
No.
No. Okay.
No, she wasn't. But just really excited to see them play coming up. And I believe that's all I have. I want to make sure that you like and subscribe and reach out to us at Love Me Not Podcast and Knots with a K at gmail.com, and we will get back to you. We just let us know a topic that you want us to discuss or talk about, and we will make sure that we address it during our next episode.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, this has been another episode of the Love Me Not podcast.
Oh, one thing. It's called The Establishment. We were trying to figure out what the massage room was last episode.
Okay, go ahead.
And it's called The Establishment.
For the
So,
last episode, we talked about
or
that.
last episode before
Before that,
last, it's called The Establishment. So we remembered it. I just
and here's the thing, and I said, why haven't I done that for a while? You at your hours changed. You were getting off at like at 4 so I had time to sit to decorate the room. Now your hours have moved up like 3 hours,
yeah, I'm
and
5. I work 5 to 1.
yes, so it doesn't give me that time to decorate and then get my money in before I get you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what put a halt to that. Not that I don't think about it, but you know. So anyway, you booking for a massage? That's what you're trying to do.
I'm not saying a word. I didn't say a
Can I
word.
say good night to
Yeah, you
Gabe?
can
Okay,
say good
okay,
night
okay.
now.
And eat my wings too. This has been another episode of the Love Me Not podcast with Tiz and Kay. As always, I am Tiz saying good night.
And I am Kay. Peace until the next episode.